Hey everybody, it's Aaron and welcome back to the House of Aaron. Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be with you guys on this Monday evening. All right, you guys, so we have to go over some things. First things first, we are going to get into Miss Porsha Williams. You guys know that she is on Bravo's chat room. And y'all, she went in, okay? When I say she went in, Porsha went in on Miss Candiace Dillard Bassett from Real Housewives of Potomac for filing charges against Monique. All right, so we're gonna talk about that. And then also Monique is spilling the tea. Okay, she's dropping emails that Candiace's lawyer sent to her on Twitter. It's getting really spicy. And then we have some casting news for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that I think you guys are gonna gag over. All right, so if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's get straight into the video. So first things first, let's get into Miss Porsha Williams. Last night, she was on Bravo's chat room, and y'all, she was going in on Miss Candiace Dillard. She could not understand for the life of me why Candiace was milking this entire situation, because y'all know Monique beat Candiace's ass a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. It was a bad sight. But go ahead and check this clip out.
Come on, Candiace, you know better than that. You actually had a knife at Ashley. Now, what if Ashley would have gone and called the police and tried to press charges on you? Like, come on, let's be real now.
You could see the stress and the mental anguish and the emotional just torment that she was going crying.
Why is she so stressed?
Because Porsha, she was beat up.
You know, your mouth got you in this situation in the first place.
When I watched that for the first time, I clutched my pearls. I was like, dang, Porsha, okay, you ain't have to go in like that. Tell them how you really feel, Marlo. Okay, so first things first, let's get into everything that Porsha said. Let's break it down. So Porsha basically feels as though Candiace is taking it too far by pressing charges. Now, I would have to stay neutral, okay, on that subject. Y'all thought I was gonna take a side, but no, I'm gonna have to stay neutral because on that particular issue, I see both sides like Chanel. Like, I feel like from a producer standpoint, and if you're looking at things from a greater perspective, I feel like, you know, Candiace should just let it go like Keisha Cole, okay? Let bygones be bygones and, you know, just move on. Like, it was a friendship that went awry and, you know, she beat you in the head a couple times, okay? Move on, girl. But then on the flip side of that, I understand where Candiace is coming from because it's like, you know, first off, you beat me up on national television. Secondly, you fucked up my wig. Okay, Candiace was over there looking like Karen. Remember when Karen's wig was going around in circles? Yeah, that's what Candiace looked like. But not only did you beat me up on TV, but you also was taking your time apologizing to me. All right, so if I was in Candiace's shoes, okay, and we have to remember how Candiace was brought up. All right, she wasn't brought up like the rest of us folks. I would be pissed off. I would be angry, and it would make me want to press charges against someone who seemingly was not remorseful about beating my ass on television. So it's like, I feel both ways. Could Candiace just move on? Of course, but if I was in her shoes, I would be upset and would want her to go to jail too. It is what it is. Okay, so Porsha could not for the life of her understand why Miss Candiace was so stressed. So remember on last night's episode of Potomac when they were at Wendy's sipping tea for her baby Cameron, right? And Giselle was like, girl, okay, Candiace, my phone was blowing up all day today with this news that you are, you know, deciding to file charges against Monique for second-degree assault. How do you feel? And Candiace was like, well, you know, I feel stressed. So Porsha watched that and was like, Candiace, honey, why are you so stressed? And Miss Giselle had to really break it down to Porsha and be like, Porsha, all right, Candiace ain't from the gutter, okay? She didn't grow up fighting. This is not, you know, second nature to her. This was a traumatizing experience for Candiace, and so you have to understand it from her perspective. And I feel like Porsha just don't get it, okay? She just don't get it. So I'm gonna have to disagree with Porsha in that regard. I feel like if Candiace wants to be stressed, if she wants to be overwhelmed about the situation, if she feels as though she's traumatized and having a hard time getting over it, then it is what it is. However, I do feel like Candiace is milking this situation a little bit, okay? Now, last thing I want to say as far as Porsha is concerned, I feel like she's dogging Candiace out and defending Monique so hard because one, Porsha has been involved in 3, okay? Not 1, not 2, but 3 physical altercations on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, her show, right? And so she more so understand Monique's perspective because Porsha was seen as the aggressor and Monique on Potomac is seen as the aggressor. But not only that, Porsha and Monique are friends, okay? Monique went to Porsha's baby shower. Monique and Porsha went on vacation about a year or 2 ago. And so they're cool. And so, you know, I feel like Porsha's opinion is a bit skewed, but it is what it is. She's entitled to it. Let me know how you guys feel about the situation down below. Do you guys feel like Candiace is milking the situation? Along with that, okay, let me just say, this is a little sidebar about last night's episode of Potomac. Y'all remember when Ashley at Wendy's party was basically giving her opinion on the fight and everyone was basically telling her to shut up because she wasn't there? Well, then Candiace responded with, Ashley, are you being paid by Monique? And Ashley was like, honey, I'm already married to a millionaire. Like, why would I need to be paid? All right, that's her favorite line this season. Ashley wants everybody at home to know that she is married to a millionaire, honey, okay? A millionaire that keeps cheating on her. But I digress. And then Candiace proceeds to go, well, you ain't gonna be married for him for too long. And I was staring at the television screen like, Candiace, did you really just say that? Like, this conversation was not that deep for you to be going down into the gutter and taking a low blow like that. And I was talking to my best friend last night, and she was saying how she did not like how Chris, Candiace's husband, was speaking to Candiace during that whole altercation because Chris was basically like, Candiace, shut up. Like, girl, shut up. And even though Chris's delivery with his shut up was a bit harsh, I agreed with it because it's like, Candiace, here you go again. Like, you're getting into it with yet another person. And I feel like Candiace lacks the maturity level to pick and choose her battles. And Funky Dineva a couple months ago said it best. Candiace, you know, values principle and being right over her peace. And she's going to have to grow up just a little bit and stop getting into these little arguments and tiffs with people every time someone disagrees with her. All right. So I want to know how you guys feel about that. That was just my little sidebar about last night's episode. Let's get into Monique because she is on Twitter, you guys, and she is dropping emails, okay? Screenshots for that ass. Basically trying to expose Candiace for milking the situation and trying to get paid for it. All right. And so Monique went onto Twitter and said, after I had the meeting with my pastor, I received this email. My attorney advised that I only speak to Candiace with him present. We asked several times for a mediation sit down and she and her attorney refused. She didn't want to hear an apology. She just wanted money. All right. So this is the email from Candiace's lawyer to Monique. It says, our law firm represents Mrs. Candiace Dillard Bassett. We have been retained in connection with the assault and incident that occurred last week during filming. It is imperative that you and/or a representative give our office a call immediately. If we do not hear from you, we will proceed with civil action in court as well as file a complaint. All right. So for those of you who are in the back, criminal action would be you want somebody to take their ass to jail. All right. Civil action would be you want that certain someone to pay up, all right, just for education purposes. Monique goes on Twitter and continues to say that when my attorney said, no, we're not paying her anything because this was not an attack or an assault, but a mutually consented altercation. She says it was mutually consented because there was a warning to Candiace to back up that was given, followed by her egging on by saying, what you gonna do? You gonna drag me, Monique? All right. And her attorney's response, Candiace's attorney's response was, we are going to sue Monique for millions and Bravo will capture it all. Then they filed the complaint. Then Monique filed, and then the state threw both the charges out. So that's basically Monique trying to blow the lid off of this plot that Candiace wants to milk some money out of Monique. Now, I don't agree with this narrative that Monique is trying to put out. and I'll let y'all know why. I feel as though the only reason why Candiace filed the charges and the only reason why she at this point was trying to get some money out of Monique was because she was feeling vengeful in the moment because, like I said before, you beat her ass, it was captured on national television, and you did not apologize. All right? And so if that had happened to me, would I want to make your life a living hell and run you through the ringer of the court system? Absolutely. All right. And so do I think it was all about money on Candiace's end? No. But it probably became about money when you wouldn't apologize. And I understand that, you know, the producers have came out and said that Monique was getting ready to apologize and she was going to write an email or a letter or something like that. But guess what? It didn't come in time. So you can't put, you know, a time limit on Candiace's process and you can't put a time limit on Monique's process. And this is the result of no communication, a lack of communication. All right. And so I want to know what you guys think. And then she also said that the attack was mutually consented. Girl, stop. Okay. I don't know who fed that to you. I don't know if your lawyer fed that to you, but that is some BS. Like, what Candiace did not warrant you punching her in the back of the head and grabbing up her weave and not letting go. Like, come on now. I just mutually consented. Candiace did not consent to getting beat up. I just felt like that was a reach. Okay. So just a little news about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 12 will be hitting Hulu on November 3rd. Okay. So for all the Atlanta fans, definitely brace yourselves because season 12 is coming to Hulu. I think it'll also come to the Peacock streaming network as well. All right, so look out for that. Last but not least, and I'm not going to stay on this long, I wanted to mention some casting news when it comes to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now there are some rumblings and some chatterings and some rumors going around that Miss Tori Spelling is going to be on the upcoming season 11 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, if you don't know who Tori Spelling is, she is the daughter of, you know, famous television producer Aaron Spelling. She also garnered a lot of fame when she stepped out on the scene and did Beverly Hills 90210 way back in the day, honey. She's done plenty of movies and TV shows after that. She kind of became a reality star in the mid to late 2000s, and she had like a whole bunch of reality shows and spinoffs with her husband and family on the Oxygen Network, if you guys remember that. And so I feel like this would be a good move for Bravo and Beverly Hills. I feel like Denise Richards was a really, really big name for them. Maybe probably one of the most famous people to ever be on there besides Lisa Rinna. And so I feel like Tori Spelling would kind of be in that Denise Richards, Lisa Rinna, Garcelle Bouvet, you know, group where they're all like pretty big famous actresses. So I feel like it's a good look. Definitely let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments below. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. I will be back a little bit later. All right, maybe later today or tomorrow. All right, love you guys. Don't forget to create a great day. Bye. Mwah.